team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out. It's Coleman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch. It's Evans. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Dropping back. It's Marshall. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Evans. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Here's the handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Wideouts now clustered. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Still trying to corral this quarterback. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The Pirates hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Pirates will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. North Texas's offense is back out there now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Finds his man. It's Evans. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, East Carolina. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now 2-possession lead. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Smith.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pirates. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Coleman. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. One more play before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Marshall. Bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Hams team able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Pirates looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pirates. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. first down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continue.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Marshall. Pressure is coming. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down at 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The sure hands. It's Evans. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Marshall. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead.
He'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying to throw that time.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the spin move.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Touchdown, Pirates. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Hit as he released it, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder...
Looking to make a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Pirates.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.